Guests are
All
required
right,
to wear
so
masks and undergo temperature checks.
You also should know about some road closures impacted by the End Market Bridge run. That
it happened
also
again.
starts tomorrow with lane closures around 4 o'clock in the
Last
morning.
night I went to
You are taking a
bed,
look at all the impacted routes for that annual
and I
run to
usually
help you
watch
navigate
the
the
prime time
signs
channels,
on
right?
course.
Right.
Jeff Area Transit is also
So somehow it
suspending
got
and delaying
on.
certain bus routes starting tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning. When it comes to the actual race, the event known as the South's Toughest Bridge Race starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning on Hutchison Island with the 5K race, the 10K race.
This channel, right? Now, I didn't even leave it anywhere near this channel. Now, the reason, though, that this does not make me look crazy, right, is for one, I know what channel it was on when I went to bed, right? I also ain't brought it up, right, again, right, until again it happened again, right? Now, right. This is obviously your Christmas channel, right? Again, right? But still, you gotta put it on the channel, which I did not do, right? See, when I go to bed, I don't even turn on the TV again until I get up around anywhere between 5 and 6, right? And even then, I'll turn it off and go back to sleep, right? At a certain point, right? But until then, I don't even mess with it, right? If I do, it's not going to be on this channel. I know it's a service they offer, right? And I don't have a problem with it, per se, right? But, right, I don't watch this, right? This is just a scene, right? It's just a picture of, looks like 2 different types of houses with sleigh bells, right, and birds chirping in the background, right? I don't even do that, right?
Where you can set up an appointment. That number is 912.
Now this is channel 3, right? And you see it's not anywhere near one another either, right?
Told you about yesterday morning.
Savannah firefighters are looking for a suspect who they believe is involved.
Now the recall will also show you the other channels I watch, right? What's that one? That should be 3. But that's Shepherd's Chapel, right? I ain't watched that one in a long time, right?
Took him by the hand and went with him aside privately.
Where's he at, though?
And asked him, "What is that thou hast to tell me? What is it you need to tell me?" Understand, being a Roman citizen cut a lot of weight here, okay? And the nephew was a Roman citizen. 20. And he said, "The Jews have agreed to desire thee that thou wouldest bring Paul down tomorrow into the council as though they would
This is from Acts.
more perfectly." They're going to tell you that they want to do a little questioning in a legal sense, a more positive, direct way. 21. But do not thou yield unto them. Don't you do it.
I didn't even go anywhere near this channel, though I know it's on the TV, right? And I have recorded from Ezekiel 31, where even he says this is talking about Satan, right? I know.
And now, are they ready looking for a promise from thee? They're ready to do him in. Now, needless to say,
And I don't recall once during the night even turning on the TV until just recently, right? Around a little bit around 5, right?
Okay, superstitious people, and naturally they worship Caesar, and they go by Roman law, and they simply put up with the so-called Jewish law of that time to pacify and to keep peace.
Well, I should take you back to the previous channel, which is the Christmas channel.
Go you tell a soul. 23. And he called unto him 2 centurions. 6. Hour of the night. I mean, we're leaving out early. And so Paul's going in class. But here, Paul, with 40 of them lying in wait for him, as a Roman citizen, he's getting quite a group taking him out of town. Verse 24, and provide them beasts that they may sit.
I'm gonna see what's on the anyway. And I don't remember none of this last night. Right.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ said, Paul, you're going to Rome. I've got a purpose for you there. So guess who's going to win? Your Lord Jesus Christ win.
That's a little bit of an intimidating word, because I think a lot of them, myself included, we can become victims.
This is Georgia
pretty
Public
easily
Broadcasting.
in our life, and there's a bunch of things happening that we have no control over.
Channel
And
9,
yet, taking responsibility,
which
and
is
making
above
this sort of
Channel 3.
strategic
Right.
decision to slowly alter your relationship with your own brain is doable.
That's one of the reasons that I ended the last segment with responsibility. It's the one word that changed my life.
Mark chapter 13, behold, I have foretold you all things. So you don't have to wonder about it. You pray about it and study the Word of God. And the answer for every question basically is there. It is written. That's what Christ would always answer.
Now,
Many people
the
would
most
say,
it'll go back to, though, is 5 channels. Well,
So here
1,
Paul's
2,
going. I mean, he's
3,
got on
4,
stage and
5,
the
6
whole
channels,
army with
right?
him. 24.
And I don't remember none of this last night, right? At all, right? Or even turned on TV,
And he wrote
right?
a letter after this
I
manner,
know.
sending along some credentials. 26. Claudius Lysias, unto the most excellent governor Felix, sending greeting. His old buddy here, old Happy, I'm sending you somebody down there. 27. This man was taken of the Jews.
Now, once I get back to the regular channels I view, right?
An ongoing pandemic, and your local Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers are glad to lend a hand. We are again joining with WSAV to spread holiday hope, and we are asking
Bridge across several states, including ours. And the ongoing supply chain crisis is really hitting small.
And see, I'll hit the channel. I'll do 11, right? I know the channel number, right? Right. Right.
This portion of D News is sponsored by your Savannah and Local.
Poor boy, you've got a story to tell. What? You're so
Could you teach us to do what you do, to see the world through his eyes?
Oh, not through his eyes. That's the point. A dog's dominant sense is smell. He sees the world with his nose, and his nose sees so much more than our eyes. For instance, we see a lamppost. Your dog sees everyone who's ever been here.
Okay. Oops.
So to say before thee what they had against him, farewell. That's goodbye.
I was on 35 either, right?
He's not
So
only sending Paul down to Felix.
35 is
those teachers
CW,
now
right?
gotta make the trip also. And this leaves the 40 to hanging out to dry. Their little curse didn't amount to a whole lot. Anytime something goes against God's plan, it doesn't amount to anything. Never has, and it never will.
I only had it on a certain channel, right?
But the thing is,
Even when I'm in
Paul
here,
is
right?
wisdom always.
I still go to the main channels, right? I don't go
And when you know
to
the law,
anything,
and you know how to utilize it wherever you are, and
right?
whatever
Right.
land.
You can watch it again, right? That is the mother of learning. It's repetition. And there are 2 extra hours of
But then again, no, old man who makes potions in a traveling show. I don't have much I can do. Guess I song it. This one's for you. You could tell everybody. This is by Elton John, right? And his partner Bernie Taupin, right? And that's all I gotta do for fair use. I know. They're the writers of the song, right? It's called Your Song, right? How wonderful life is while you're in the world. That's an impersonation, kind of, right? A little bit different, a little bit different.
So anytime we get new
So
food, it's really just
now, though, right,
one food a day coming up in 74.
it should go back to the regular channels. Right. That's 35,
A
right?
certain orator, this is a lawyer, an old slick writing person, okay? Good Christian lawyers, but most of them are just a bunch of slicks, ambulance chasers. I mean, you notice every
Are you ambulance chaser lawyers?
because they sue everything under the sun. And we'll fix his wagon, don't worry. Verse 2. And when he was
Now that's weird. I'm supposed to be able to go to different channels too, right?
saying,
I know
seeing that by thee we
the
have
previous
great
feed, but
whiteness,
again, right?
in that very worthy deed.
That's got me stuck on
Planning for your Saturday,
35 and
dry
16,
Sunday, sunny
right?
and 74. Not bad there. We can live with that. Comfortable. And then as we make our way into Tuesday.
So that's another reason I'll do this, right?
Now
Right.
there's finally a chance for some rain. It's been dry for
The day of their arrival, the rule applies to everyone, including
Because you know
vaccinated
the
American
channel number,
citizens.
right? Right.
Experience with
and killed her son with a deer rifle. They say she then tried to reload the gun, but her brother stopped her. She told investigators she was trying to send her son to heaven. The family authorities say Rosenborg suffers from a drug addiction. A deadly Walmart crash. This
Well,
SUV hits a barrel.
okay.
We wrote this story yesterday.
Permanently, huh?
Authorities say the driver
Permanently,
hit
huh?
two
Right.
pedestrians before crashing into the building. Police say one of the
That's like Jesus you can raise from the dead. That's a permanent vacation there,
wrote down
right?
100 of his worst thoughts and did the exercise, transform his life. I'm so proud of him.
Right.
Peter wrote it all as if it was first person. See?
At the workbook with worksheets, and you get the 42 videos. It's not.
Jesus hath God raised up, whereof we're all witnesses. Therefore, being by the right hand of God,
Music CD, music to help calm anxiety.
verse 34. Again, compare.
Now it's doing a little weird
Another
because
one on sleep. It's just
now I still see
We'll send it to you. No
Shepherd's
cost.
Chapel. That's Shepherd's Chapel, right?
Saith himself, the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou on my right hand. Well, that wasn't David speaking, that was God speaking to God the Son. See?
Mm-hmm.
Until I make thy foes thy footstool. Now verse 36, therefore let the whole house of Israel, this isn't Gentile ground, this is Jewish ground. And all people can't see it. This is Jewish ground.
Or you went over to our website and says, yeah, you know, yes, public television is worth $20 a month or a one.
It's Jesus of Nazareth who walked with you for 3 years. God hath made
You and your family's life, and I was listening.
So this
to
is
the
9,
extraordinary
right?
Outline of all the tremendous aspects of this package, and I'm wondering of somebody going, well, maybe it's not for me. I'm not clinically depressed. I'm not on drugs for anxiety. You don't.
See, it didn't change when I hit the 9, right?
Your
Right.
next holiday party starts with you.
Plan ahead. Have a safe.
Some of them are here in Peter's audience. Now then, convicted, what did they cry out? Men and brethren, what shall...
Lawmakers in South Carolina are finalizing a new map.
And all the channels are right together,
They
right?
are depressed. They are grief.
To right.
The island will host its annual.
Now to even get it near, right? It is one below the NBC, but right. I left it on 3, right? You understand, right? It wasn't on NBC, right?
521. So stick around. You're watching Coastal Sunrise.
WSAV
News 3.
And granted, right?
Increases.
All you gotta do is hit the down button,
No,
right?
I gotta ask
Right.
you mentioned earlier, and
But
those of us who
usually
follow
when you turn off the TV, you just do this and y'all wait till it pops back on, right? And it's on the channel you left it on.
obviously you didn't know when you
And
started.
even then, see, I gotta push it up, right? Now, it might confuse you what I'm saying if you're playing dumb. It's like with the keychain, we can turn off the key of the key itself, right? Where part of the key is still on the keychain, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Might be confusing to you, but then you don't want to hear it, right? You're ignoring it, right? You're denying it makes sense, right? Right. When it does, it's just a complicated detail, right? Right. But I gotta explain to you.
The holiday season has arrived, and so has the Get Holiday Ready sales event at your Ford dealer. Inventory is arriving.
You hung up a stocking.
It's a laundry day.
In that case, that's
A Drizzliest and most gram-worthy of them all. New pumpkin pecan pancakes. This month's Spotlight Stack. See you at Denny's.
And now it's kind of a different scene than earlier was, isn't it? Now it's more night, right? Right. different music, right? We got a car in the scene, right? The moon's out, right? The birds chirping, right? See, that's to show you I'm what? Current. It's the current change. There's an owl. Did you hear the owl? There's the harm of the night I call it. To be strong, she's crying in the night. Remember that one? That was a song during the 80s too, right? Maybe during the 70s, right? Stay up till dawn, until the night is gone. Oh. Hear it? Now it's got little birds. Right. Now it's becoming more in the morning, right? Too. Will you even hear the owl again? Right. See, a minute ago you were hearing the owl. I know. Now you're hearing the birds. And either rain, right? Or there's a river or something, a brook by the house, right? They got a red truck in the yard, right? In front of a red-looking barn, right? With a house in the corner there, right? And then the tree, right? Then over there is more of the wooded area, but it still looks like a Christmas tree, right?
Nothing at the break. 98 the season, excuse me. Second half, more of the same from the defense. A unit that's allowing 2.
But like I said, even when you turn it off, okay, this is the final proof, right? And turn it back on, it don't change the channel, right? Even if you do this. Watch, I did it up anyway, right? Nope.
Guarantee. Verse 3.
Yeah.
Blessed shalt thou be in the city. Blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, the fruit of thy cattle, the increase.
Atlanta. Looks like Southeast Bullet will be joining them. After blanking Columbus 13-0, they'll take on Calgary Day.
Alright. Street. Right.
Interview with Libran on our website, wsab.com/sports.
I did it that time, right?
Over 13 years.
Busted.